All right, so welcome to the Goddess Portal. We are live from the gazebo in the garden, like Jody's mama. The birds are chirping, life is good, everything is well. I wish that same for you. What I'm doing is just preparing pile one. And this reading today, we're going to be talking about what's your next big move. What is your next move? What is your next best move? What is your best move? The move that you need to make in the near future. What is pile ones? These are for pile one. Show me pile one's cards. What they need to do first in the near future. These are your tarot cards. Give me three. I'd like to get 3 cards for pile one. Okay, there's 3 tarot cards for pile one. What is the oracle card for pile one? And here are some money cards for pile one. Just however many need to come out for them. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. All right. That's it. That's your money cards. And your relationship cards. One. Okay. Pile twos, relationship cards. Pile two's money cards. Pile two's oracle card. So as I shuffle for the cards for each pile, feel free to, if you already know, if your intuition is already speaking to you, if you already know which pile is for you, there's going to be 3, then feel free to go ahead and jump ahead. I will put timestamps in the description to lead you to your pile. 2 more cards, 2 more tarot cards for pile 2. Not 2 more piles of tarot cards for pile 2. However, 2 more cards for pile 2. Wow. Okay. Now I know why the girlies be shuffling before. Okay. And just showing up with piles already picked. And there's your 2 cards. And we're going to leave that at that. Okay. So let's do pile 3's tarot cards. Nice. Nice. I'm going to leave all 4 of those there for you, pile 3. Pile 3's money cards. Remember, this is your next big move. Your next big move for pile 3. Your next big move for pile 3. Next big move for pile 3. One more card, please. There's another card that needs to come out for them. I think those are the cards that need to come out for you in the money oracle. All right, let's look at the oracle card necessary for pile 3. What card does pile 3 need? What message from the mermaids does pile 3 need to receive? Okay, and what is the relationship card that pile 3 needs to receive? Any more? That's one. Okay, so pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Oh no. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Holy Spirit, we thank you for coming here today. We thank you to our honorable and elevated ancestors for coming here today. Thank you for blessing us with your presence. Thank you for leading us in the right direction. Thank you for helping each person choose which pile is for them. Thank you that they receive the appropriate messages for themselves. Thank you for allowing me to be a conduit of energy here and allowing me to channel the message that is most meant for each pile. All right, so we will, this is pile 3, this is pile 2. Go ahead and start with pile 1. All right, pile 1, this is your tarot reading for your next big move. What we'll be starting with are your tarot cards. Your tarot cards are Mother of Coins in reverse, which is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Courting, which is the Lover's card. In the upright. And then we have the Magician, Black Carmen. Okay. Pile 1, what I am feeling for you based on your tarot cards is that It's time to make a decision. It's time to make a move, okay? We have been resting on our laurels for quite some time. We've been gathering our pieces, deciding what is best for us. And now you seem to know what is best for you, but you're still currently resting. And so it's time for you to get out of that mode and move into action mode. It's time for you to choose your divine path and go ahead and walk along that path. I believe that you've already chosen. It's just that you haven't actually made a move yet. Well, Holy Spirit is saying to you now, it's time for you to make a move, okay? You guys may be comfortable monetarily when it comes to your resources. And so because that monetary or resource abundance is there, it's not as abundant as it could be. There could always be more abundance, okay? And the reason why, okay, so you're well protected. You always have the things that you need. You've probably been in a career or in a job for quite some time. Even if it's not a career, you've probably been working at your current place of employment for quite some time. You know that it's a steady, stable source of income, and that keeps you from progressing and moving forward on the path of your destiny, okay? So basically what's happening now is you've known for quite some time that there is a path of destiny, that you do have a specific destiny, and that it's time for you to move on that path of destiny, but you've been kind of taking it really slow, which the Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, anything in the Pentacles realm is very slow to manifest. So they take their time to make sure everything is right, and they do what they have to do in order to make sure that whatever moves that they make are stable and secure, and usually I'm gonna say safe, okay? So now it's just really time for you to go on and pull the trigger, okay? Because Spirit is saying it's time, all right? Like, and you know it's time. Like your intuition has been telling you that it is time, okay? You have the power, you have the resources, you have the knowledge. So go ahead and do the things, okay? Also, for some of you, I'm going to say that your destiny, your path of destiny, is where your lover is. So because of this lover card, that's something that's coming out to me, is that you guys have the career, you guys have the money, you guys have the love of self, you guys have everything it is that you need except for your lover. Take that as it resonates. It may not be for everybody, but for some of you specifically, your lover is on the path to your destiny. So as long as you continue to walk down the path that you've been walking down, you're going to not find that person that you're looking for. You're going to continue to find people that you've always encountered. You're going to continue finding people who are vibrating at the frequency of going to work because it's stable, going to work because it's secure. You're not going to find the person that you're looking for. And for a lot of you, I think that you have seemingly found a person, but then it kind of fizzles out, you know, once it's time for things to get serious, or once feelings begin to develop, it just fizzles out. And honestly, it doesn't have anything to do with you or anything to do with the other person per se. It's no really anyone to blame. It's just that those people are not on the same frequency of the lover that you are seeking. And so it seems like it at first, but then eventually it reveals itself that these people are not who it is that you're looking for, okay? So let's just go ahead and move along. Let's just go ahead and walk along the path that we need to be walking along, and let's go ahead and listen and be obedient, okay? Because God is asking you, Spirit is asking you, your ancestors are asking you to go ahead and walk the path that you know you need to be walking, okay? So with that being said, let's look at your resource cards, your money cards, your career cards, and see what comes out. The first card that comes out is student. Your second card is trust. Your third card is counselor. And your fourth card is writer. All right. So let's talk about it. So your next big move is related to taking students, related to being a counselor, related to giving advice, related to continuing to learn, continuing to grow. You're never done learning, okay? So I know that I told you, you have the resources already, you have the knowledge, you know what it is that you need to be doing, you know everything that you need to know in order to step into your path. With that being said, never get too comfortable with the knowledge that you have. It's like continuing education within your career. If you're a licensed practitioner of any kind, or a health care worker, or anyone who does continuing education in order to maintain their degree or maintain their license within their current field or career choice, then it's the same way for every field. It's the same way for every profession that we choose or that Spirit has chosen for us, because everybody, I believe, has a job when they come here on earth, okay? And everything that we go through in order to get to where it is that we're trying to go, we have to continue to learn, and we learn on our path. No matter whether we think we're doing our job or not, we are learning along. All right, sorry about that, Pile One. I got a phone call, and now we're all aware that I should put me on Do Not Disturb, but I'm gonna leave it on just in case. So as I was saying, being a student and continuing education is something that everybody has to do within their field, even doctors, who we consider the top field of, choice, top career of choice. Just know that we all continue to learn, okay? This says work with a mentor to learn new skills or teach you how to implement your plans. You could be in school to pursue higher education or work for a school district. Teach yourself to succeed with money or get a financial advisor to teach you, okay? Trust. The universe is asking you to trust your needs will be met. There is a spiritual reason why you're experiencing this cycle. This is a good time to connect with your spirit guides. Counselor says maybe time for some emotional healing of your own or release the past. Careers in counseling, psychic work, or energy healing may appeal to you. Your mental or emotional problems or troubles could be blocking your abundance. Writer says your words have power to influence others. Find out how you can contribute. A career in social media management, book writing, content writing, or blogging could be for you. Use words and visualize it as you write them to manifest more money into your life. Okay, so with that being said, everything that I've said continues to apply, okay? I believe that you're supposed to be a teacher of some sort, a counselor of some sort, take students in some way, or counsel people in some way. Your story matters, your life matters, your words matter. So you are an influential person who has the ability to influence people for positive, right? And so I believe that some of you are stuck in a imposter syndrome type of situation where you don't necessarily believe that you have what it takes to take students or to teach or counsel people in the way that they should go. However, that is not the case. Let's just go ahead and deny what it is that belief is trying to hold, like that hold that that belief is trying to have on you. It's a limiting belief. It's not true. Okay, so it's very important that you trust that Spirit is talking to you. You trust that the Holy Spirit is saying to you what is true. Okay, that urge that you feel to be a counselor, that urge that you feel to be a guide to people on this earth, you are a human spirit guide, and you are supposed to do that work. So do not let limiting beliefs, do not let self-sabotage and lack of faith in yourself and your abilities stop you from doing what God has asked you to do. Okay, it's as simple as that. Also, it's time for you to tap into the trust of the universe, right? Like trusting the universe, trusting your ancestors, trusting your spirit guides. Even if spirit guides, ancestors, and Orisha or whatever are not your, that's not your frame of belief, understand that there is a higher power, and that whatever your belief is, that is whatever you believe is your higher power, whatever you believe in, that's who you need to be talking to. Okay, I'm not here to tell you who you need to be serving. Whoever you serve is who you need to be talking to and who you need to be trusting. Okay, it's okay for you to trust Jesus. It's okay for you to trust Buddha. It's okay for you to trust Allah. It's okay for you to trust your ancestors. It's okay for you to trust the Orisha. It's okay for you to trust God. It's okay for you to trust the universe. It's okay for you to trust science. It's okay for you to trust astrology. It's okay for you to trust tarot cards. It's okay for you to trust the pendulum. Whatever it is that gives you your boost, whatever it is that you believe is your higher power, or whatever, it's okay for you to trust your inner self. Okay, because this is who is guiding you. In my opinion, it's all the same. God speaks to you in the language that you understand, and I ain't here to judge. So just trust in your higher power. Okay, your words matter. All right, so let's look at what the mermaids have to say to you, and it is contemplation. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you something. This contemplation could really be a safe card for some of you people. It could help you hold out just a little bit longer, but that is not what this card is telling you to do. Okay, you have contemplated far long enough. You have contemplated for long enough. You have contemplated far too long. Okay, you know who it is that you are, and you just need to believe and trust who it is that you are and what the Holy Spirit has said to you. Do not let your fears and playing it safe and calling yourself contemplating on what's next stop you from doing what is next. Okay, it's time for you to pull the trigger on what it is that God has asked you to do. I'm gonna read it out the book, just because sometimes my spirit don't always do textbook things. Okay, contemplate your current situation and allow your thoughts and feelings to flow. Use your mind in conjunction with your heart and think things through before making decisions. Enjoying her time in contemplation, this mermaid uses her creativity to look at various outcomes and scenarios. The beauty of this is that it can be a fun and creative process, allowing you to imagine you're experiencing the things you're contemplating without doing anything in physical reality. It's a bit like trying before you buy or commit. This situation calls for you to think deeply, using your wisdom and imagination to arrive at wholesome solutions. Your feelings may be a bit confused right now, and you're prone to follow your heart, which is usually a good thing. This situation calls for you to use your mind in conjunction with your heart and think things through rationally before coming to any decisions, especially potentially life-changing ones. Contemplation is a type of meditation, only it entails engaging with your mind instead of trying to stop the thoughts. When you use your mind and heart and wisdom in unison, it's possible to make major decisions in life, knowing you've covered all angles and explored several options and outcomes in the safety of your own imagination. Perhaps someone close to you is contemplating their future. Let them know the importance of staying in a positive state of mind when going through this process, as what we project can come into being. So it's wise to be mindful of this as you contemplate and play with the possibilities. Like I said, don't let you calling it contemplating stop you from moving forward with the things that the Holy Spirit has spoken into your life, the things that God has spoken into your life, the thing that Olodumare has spoken into your life, the thing that the Orishas have spoken into your life, the thing that your ancestors have spoken into your life, the thing that Allah has put into your heart, the thing that Buddha has put into your heart, the thing that Krishna has put into your heart. Whatever it is that you follow, use your heart and your mind. Follow your heart, but use your mind to help you make wise decisions. Also, don't believe that you have to quit your job in order to follow your path and follow your journey. For some of you, it may be the case that you need to quit your job. Maybe you have already began to follow your heart and follow your path that destiny has laid out before you, and you're overwhelmed. And you need to leave your job and you need to go ahead and move forward and just work with the thing that God is asking you to do. In that case, then you need to do that. Okay? Trust that your needs are going to be met, because some of us hold on to our careers as a crutch in order to make sure that this stable money is coming in. But if God is asking you to quit your job and to trust that your needs are going to be met and that it's okay for you to quit and go and move forward, then that is what you need to do. Okay, you need to know that all your needs are met before you even ask for them to be fulfilled. Okay, let's look at your relationship cards. Romantic love and abundance. Oh, what did I say at the beginning when we were talking about the Lover's card and your path? Okay, let's talk about it. Your romantic love. The frequency of romantic love supports our experience to know ourselves through the reflection of a conscious lover. Okay? Ding, ding, ding is all I'm gonna say. Like, it is imperative that you walk the path that God has destined for you, that you do the job that God is calling you to do, because that is where your significant counterpart, your lover, your significant other, your forever person is. Okay, they're on the path of your destiny. You're not gonna meet them until you walk in that path fully. Okay, so romantic love is a good possibility for you in the very near future. Abundance is also a very good possibility for you in the near future, which means to me that it is safe to trust that God is meeting all your needs, that your chosen path is going to meet all of your needs, that your path that has been chosen for you is going to meet all of your needs and is going to supersede your expectations. That is all that I'm seeing for you, Pile 1. Trust yourself. Do your job. Ashe. Pile 2. Let's go ahead and look at your tarot cards. This is your next big move. Your first tarot card is Railroad Bill, which is the Chariot card. 8 of Coins, which is the 8 of Pentacles. And the Sun card, Big Mama, keys in Tijuana. Pile 2, your next big move could have to do with real estate. It could have to do with moving. It could have to do with moving or real estate. It could have to do with taking a job in like another location. It could have to do with moving to a new location that is better suited for your heart, better suited for your mind, better suited for your abundance, your happiness, and your joy. The Sun card, this Big Mama card, the Sun card, is telling me that a lot of you need to move, like actually relocate to a location that is along your sun line, using astrocartography. Astrocartography is the study of astrology that talks about what energies you'll experience in different locations. That's something that's very simple to look at, very simple to cast a chart for. It actually will do it for you, and it's just really, it's not even a chart, honestly. It is a world map that shows you where your sun line is, what locations are along your sun line, what locations are along your moon line, what locations are along all your respective planet lines. All of us have this, all of us have all of the planets within our astrological charts. All of us are influenced by all of the signs within our astrological charts, and every planet and every sign plays a role in our lives. It plays a role in our personalities, okay? And just to keep it brief, but in this particular way, your sun line in the astrocartography school of thought is a line that vitalizes you. It's a line that helps you express yourself, your true self. It is a line that brings joy and brings expansion and brings happiness. It is a line that will help you to meet people who are aligned with your true self, right? It is a place that allows you to be your true self. It is a place that will help you to meet strong, positive, masculine energies. Just if you're a woman that is watching, this could be potentially, it could be a very chivalrous and happy divine masculine that you could be meeting in a new location. But either way, that's just what I'm picking up on. That it might be time for you to relocate. How to Chariot, Railroad Bill is the Chariot card. Clearly the railway is there. It doesn't necessarily mean that you need to take a train to get to where you're trying to go, but it's just a indicator that you need to move on, that there are greater things waiting for you in another location. The Eight of Coins is a card of, this man is signing a deed. The Eight of Coins is a card of mastery. It is a card of reaping what you have sown. It is a card of, like, once you've planted your seeds, now it is time for you to reap your harvest, right? And so your next best move may be going to a place, possibly selling real estate in a current location and moving to a different location, buying real estate in another location. It could have to do with possibly buying rental property in a different location where you're able to collect passive income. Yes. So let me look at your career cards right quick, and let's see what those are saying. Your career cards are luck, health, and goals. All right, so yeah, I feel as if relocating it may be a lucky break for you. It might give you the lucky break that you're after. It might increase your luck. It might be a better situation for you all around, whether it be financially, romantically, career-wise, just for your health in general. I feel like, so the Sun card is related to your vitality. There could be something that you are currently experiencing within your current location that is not the most ideal. And It could be that Spirit is saying to you, which you've already, if this is true for you, this isn't something that you don't know. If this is true for you, this is something that you've already been contemplating. This is something that God has already been speaking into your spirit. It's been whispering to you that it's time for you to move, and that these are the moves that are best for you to make. So just use this reading as confirmation. This is not a reading that's like, oh, what? Are you serious? No. Like, this isn't something that you find out new information from. In this case, but sometimes you do find new information. In my readings particularly, you will find information that you did not know. However, for this reading in particular, this is confirmation of your next big move. Okay, so if there is something that is in you that's saying, what I'm experiencing now in my current location is being caused by my current location, or something that I'm currently doing in my current station in life, then it may be time for you to move forward, because your health could be impacted by you staying in this location that it could be negatively impacted by staying in your current location, in your current home, in your current city, in your current country, or it could be positively affected by moving to a new location. So if you are in a house and you think that you're being exposed to mold, then it's time for you to move. If you're in a neighborhood where there's constant drama, you're or in an apartment, say, right, where you feel bombarded by energy that is not your own, then it may be time for you to move to a house. You may not have to necessarily change cities or change states, but it may be time for you to just take a look at moving to a location that is better suited to you, whether that be another country, whether that be another state, whether that be another city, whether that be another home within your current locale. Okay, completely up to you what it is. You and God, that's who this is. That's who that's between. Okay. Your goals. Don't let the world lead you. Take the steering wheel and take control of your life. This would be a good time to write down your goals and aspirations. Focus on creating and managing a budget. That could be something that is beneficial to you at this time. Creating a budget, taking control of your finances, looking into your goals and working towards them. Yeah. Discernment is your message from the mermaids. So again, like I said, this is not a how-to. This reading in general is not a reading that's an aha moment. Okay, this is a reading that is you're absolutely right, this is confirmation moment. Okay, so you need to use your discernment, and you need to pick up and go wherever it is that the Holy Spirit is leading you. It is time for that. Yeah. All right, so your relationship cards. Wow. Divine Masculine, okay. And sensuality. And I'm just going to say that I did not see this card. So like when I pulled these cards, I just allowed them to fall out of the deck, and I put them in a pile, and I got ready to do your reading. Okay, so this is the first time that I'm seeing that this Divine Masculine card was pulled for you. Now, do you remember when I was talking about this good old sun card right here and relocating on the sun line? I was talking about how the sun line will put you into contact with those men who are vibrating at the level of the Divine Masculine. They are well within their Divine Masculine energy. Okay, so if you're a woman and you're watching this, relocating may put you in contact with your Divine Masculine. It may help you to balance your Divine Masculine, because we all have masculine energy, we all have feminine energy, males and females. It is the same for both of us. We both have Divine Masculine, we both have Divine Feminine living within us. Okay, so if you are constantly in your divine masculine, if you are constantly in masculine energy, while in your current location, it may be time for you to move to a location that allows you to be sensual, that allows you to be sexual, that allows you to be feminine, that induces your feminine urges. If you see yourself walking around in flowy dresses and, just like, if you picture yourself in a new location, right, and you see yourself there living your best life in feminine energy, then it is very likely that it's time for you to move to that location. I firmly believe that God does not put feelings and desires in our heart that are not meant for us. They may not be meant for us in the moment. That's something too that I want to say. Like, just because something is not for you now doesn't mean that it's not for you later. It may just not be time. So if you get a no when you're asking about a thing, don't believe that that thing is never to be yours, because if it wasn't to be yours, it never would have crossed your mind, right? So use your discernment. If it is for you to move, then this is a good time for you to look into signing some documents and moving on up out of here, up out of there, wherever you are. The frequency of the divine masculine supports our active, focused, and strong side, facilitating our capacity to transform our dreams into form. Ooh, message. Might be time to bring them dreams into reality. The frequency of sensuality reminds us that as spirit in human bodies, we are sensual beings experiencing joy and pleasure from the physical world through our senses. Yes. Okay, Pile 2. Come on now. Pile 2, I hope you got what you needed from that, because honestly, I just feel like everything that's needed to be said has been said here. Okay. Pile 3. Moving on to you. Pile 3, this is a reading that talks about your next big move, okay? First card is the Page of Cups, Son of Baskets. We got a visitor. Her name is Asada. She's just hanging out. She's the one that's not scared to come outside and see and explore. You are the first pile that got 4 cards. We got the Wheel of Fortune, Aunt Caroline. The Page of Coins, or the Page of Coins is a daughter of coins, Page of Pentacles. Okay. I'm feeling that you guys, based on the 4 cards and the cards that you've received, you guys are maybe the most stable card. Maybe, and I don't mean that in a mental or emotional way. It may have to do with, like, you guys are good to stay where you are and continue doing what you're doing. It may be that your next big move is creating stability within your life. Pile 3, what I'm seeing for you is that okay. So what I feel for you, Pile 3, I'm sorry, is that there is a change that's necessary, but it is more than likely a change in the circumstances that are surrounding you at this time. The Page of Cups, which is the Son of Baskets. First of all, I also want to say that you may feel overwhelmed. This may have to do with your children, and you may feel overwhelmed by your children and the things that they are going through or the things that they are experiencing. You could be pregnant right now and overwhelmed and just overburdened and tired. You could also be in a relationship that is burdening you and overwhelming you, causing you some anxiety, causing you some tension. It's time for the winds of change to blow into your life and create more stability. Okay, so whether that means that you need to set boundaries with a partner, leave a partner, a romantic partner, set boundaries with your children, or maybe even a job that is overwhelming you and overburdening you. It's just time for you to create stability, okay? It's time for a change. So you may need to just set rules in place that have to do with you coming first. I don't feel like these are young children. I feel like these are older children that might be causing you some drama. If it is your children. So it may be time for you to set some boundaries. It may be time for you to become aware of, hold on a second. Let me get a clarifier for this energy. What does this have to do with? All right, so for some of you, this may have to do with a lover, okay? There may be a lover. Y'all, oh wow, okay. So at the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. This, if you're dealing with a lover, a romantic partner who is just rattles your cage, you feel overwhelmed, you feel overworked, you feel overburdened, you feel like you're giving too much and not getting enough in return, it's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to close the door on that situation, walk away from that situation. The Eight of Cups is a card of literally gathering your things, leaving, matter of fact, not even gathering your things, leaving all your things behind and moving forward because it's time to go. And you just recognize that, okay? So for some of you, there is a lover that it's just time to let this thing go because you're overburdened by it. Like, it may have started out good. It may have started out like with love bombing and feeling like there was no other that was better for you. It may have felt like it was going to go the long haul. But I feel like the Holy Spirit is saying to you that it's definitely time for you to be true to who you are, realize that this is not the situation for you, and that it's time for you to go, okay? Some of you are up all night worried about this person, or you lay in bed beside them and you are sad and just not happy with the current state of things. You may be a very loyal person, one who does not necessarily just give up easily and walk away. However, this is your green light to chuck the deuces, okay? I'm just looking if there's any more clarification that I need, like, to base this on. Does this have to do with children at all? Oh yeah, is that right, Mama? You want to come in? I know. Get down. Stop it. You're gonna break my net. Come around here the other way. Do not do that. Yeah. So, but with that being said, just that's confirmation that there may be there may be a situation with children that where there's a boundary that needs to be set. They're too old or too mature or too come on, mama, come this way, come on, right here, come on, good girl. Girl. There may be sit down, good girl, sit. Sit down. Yeah, there may be a situation where there is a child in particular that is a little bit out of control, who wants from you more than you are able to give them. This is not a young person. They're a little bit out of control in that they're not doing the things that they need to do for their life, and they're requiring a lot of you, and it's time for that situation to come to an end. So you're going to have to set a boundary with them, and help them move forward in their lives. Okay, so let's look at what the Mermaid card has to say. Pile 3, you got a lot going on in your life. I can just, I pretty much have this understanding just based on everything that's just happened and the feelings that I feel currently. There's a lot going on in your life. It may be that you have a child. It may be that everything that I've said is actually happening in your life. Okay, and it is time for you to create some space in between you and the people who are overwhelming you. You're gonna need some. You need some time for you, and there needs to be. Let's look at what mystery says. Embrace the wonderful mystery of life. Some things can't be known and are better left mysterious. Mystery is alluring and enticing. This mermaid comes to share the importance of mystery. She wants you to know that there's no need to demystify things. Do you know someone who is always trying to find explanations, analyzing and examining everything? Maybe this is you. Sometimes just accepting the magic of life is what is called for. Instead of trying to decipher it all, the mystery of life is beautiful and magic exists in the mystery. Does someone appear mysterious to you? Are they trying to lure you in? Perhaps you could take a tip from them and become more mysterious yourself rather than laying everything out on the table, so to speak. Allow your inner workings and mysteries to be unraveled over time as you get to know someone rather than telling and sharing everything at the first meeting. It's also possible that the mysterious guise is a mask someone is using to hide something from you or those around them. If you feel this is the case, don't turn amateur detective. Instead, ask poignant questions and see how they respond. Notice if they become guarded or open. If this card appears next to the love card, then this applies to a loving romantic relationship, and the message clearly says to hold back a little. Enjoy the journey of discovery without revealing everything too fast or too soon. The relationship is a wonderful journey, so let it unfold and share only when it feels right in a natural way. All right, so essentially what I'm getting from this mystery card is that it may be time for you to unravel the mystery of you. It may be time for you to take a step away from these grown children that you've already raised. It may be time for you to take a step away from this person that you're in a relationship with. Just take it as it resonates, because not everything is for you. Not every part of this message may be for you. Some of you may have watched all of the messages and every part of it is for you. But just take what resonates and leave the rest on the table. Understand that it's time for you to create an air of mystery around yourself. Explore yourself. Unravel your own mysteries as opposed to being overwhelmed with other people all the time. Because what I feel has happened for you, Pile 3, is that you guys have always been with someone. You've always had a lover. You've always had children. You've always put other people first. And I feel as though it's time for you to put yourself first. Originality is your relationship card. Awareness is your relationship card. And tenderness is your relationship card. So all of these, to me, honestly, I just feel like there is a lot that's going on for you, and it's time for you to take a step back away from things that do not have anything to do with you. Things that would be better left to be dealt with by those who have created those situations in their life, and they need to deal with them. Your lover could be a person who has a lot of trust issues. They could be a person who has a lot of issues, period. And it may be necessary for them to take some time to deal with their own issues as opposed to making them your issues. And in you allowing them to do that and making it so that they're not your issues, okay? Your awareness card has to do with the capacity to focus your energy on yourself and be aware of what it is that you want in your life and what it is that you're bringing and calling into your life, as opposed to putting so much of your energy outward. Tenderness has to do with you being tender with yourself, gentle with yourself, kind with yourself, and allowing you to receive some of the compassion that you give to other people. All right. Yes, because your money cards don't have, honestly, I don't feel like this has anything to do with your, I don't feel like these have anything to do with your career. The rescuer card and the caution card are your cards that are from the career and money oracle, okay? I think that you have been a rescuer of people for some time, and that you need to rescue yourself. That you are a person that will spend all your money on your children. You will burn up your savings to look out for people who might need to borrow something from you. And it's time for you to say no and to set boundaries in that situation. If your lover burns up your money, if they always are in need of something, they've always got their hands out, they're not necessarily giving you any money, I think it's time for a reevaluation of what's real, and what's true, and what is necessary for you, okay? Yeah, pile 3. Pile 3. Pile 3, y'all make me want to draw some more cards for y'all. For your next big move. Show me if there anything else that pile 3 needs. Pile 3, you need to take some time to think about what it is that you want for your life, and focus on that. It's also time for you to put down your sword, put down your put down your pistol. Stop praying for other people and pray for yourself. Not saying that you can't pray for other people, but just like a lot of your prayers are focused on other people, and you need to be praying for you. You need to be taking time to study you. You need to be taking time to learn you, and who you are now. Because like you've been operating from a space of, this is who I've always been. And you've always had to put other people first. And now you really need to be focusing on you. Stop fighting other people's battles. Some of you don't even have any battles. You're just fighting for other people. For the sake of fighting, trying to save them from themselves. And baby, that's not your job. Yeah, pile 3. That's it. That's all I got for you, okay? Y'all be blessed. Take care. Thank you for coming through.